Michael, good start to the season for you. It's been an interesting couple of months, but an interesting couple of years for you as well. We'll start with this season. How are you feeling? And look, 4-1 here and a good outing up in the big leagues as well.
Yeah, really off to a good start compared to last year. That was a big focus for me in the offseason, just making sure I came in hot, not trying to do too much, like anything different, get away from my game, but really wanted to come in strong, feeling good physically and mentally.
One of the changes that you have made really over the last year and a half, you stick to your bread and butter, the sinker sweeper to righties, but it's been turned into almost not quite a kitchen sink to lefties, but it's been a bunch of different looks. What was the reason for that change and adding in a changeup and some of the other off-speed stuff?
Yeah, I mean, with my bread and butter being the sinker, sinkers just stay on the bat path of lefties more. They have a little steeper swing, so it's just easy to stay on the barrel. So mixing that four-seamer, cutter, but like you said, a kitchen sink mix, it's just more things they have to think about, keeps them uncomfortable in the box, and it's an easier way to get them out.
Is that something that you noticed, whether looking for something to attack or feeling more confidence against lefties, or was it just really a circumstance where you found something that worked?
Yeah, it was more something that I found something that worked. Whenever during the 22, 23, even last year as well, whenever a lefty came in the box, it wasn't like, crap, here's a lefty, he's going to kill me. It's like, no, like I still had confidence. If I was going to throw my sinker, I was confident that my sinker was going to do the job. But in this case, it's just like more of an effective game plan to lefties.
Your confidence is something that you've really always had, and you've brought here to Memphis, and you've led the team in innings pitched and strikeouts the last couple of seasons. You're off to that start again here. Mentally, though, you've had success here in Memphis. You've had even better success up in the big leagues. How are you going through this in-between process of your career as you try to push through?
Yeah, I think with what happened in the offseason with the big club, people are saying, oh, he's going to make the team, and other people are saying he's not going to make the team. The best thing you could do is just focus on yourself, control what you can control. And I knew coming into spring, I could have been perfect throwing at 100-mile-per-hour heaters, and I still could have been back here in Memphis despite being perfect. And I knew that when they sent me down in spring, and I knew that when they sent me back down after that doubleheader. Even though I was the 26th man, I knew that, I have a job to do. I'm just going to stick to my game plan, try to get better every day, and I know my time will come.
Has that allowed you maybe to free up a little bit at the big league level and have that success?
Yeah, I mean, every opportunity up there is a gift. It's a slice of heaven, so you never want to come back down as great as a group we have here in Memphis. But, whenever my name's called, the best thing you can do is just show up ready to go and just try to win a game for them.
Each time that you've gone up to St. Louis, it feels like you've had a post-game interview and you've gotten the Gatorade shower every single time. To see that support from your teammates, but also just how cool is it to have that success at the big league level?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. You never want to go up to the big leagues and stink. But for everything to click when I'm up there is just awesome. You have a great defense behind them. The Cardinals we pride ourselves on being a good defensive team, and whenever I have pitched, the bats have been great, which is awesome. And even if the bats were a little cold, we found ways to win, which is even better. It makes a team even more competitive in the long haul. But just going up there, having success, it just makes you feel so much better. Even when you do come down, you're like, I know it's just a numbers game.
And I'm sure it also fuels you even more to work harder, especially in between starts. What is something that you go to make sure you center yourself, whether you're up in the big leagues for a couple of days or down here, to make sure, as you mentioned, you have a job to do and you do it?
Yeah, there's nothing I try to do too much during the day I pitch. I could be pitching in high A, low A, double A, triple A, the big leagues. I'm going to have the same mindset no matter what. But the in-between days where you're not playing, those are the days you think the most. And I had a talk with Ben Johnson, and he's talking about, I'm asking him, BJ, how did you do it? Because I know you probably had a similar situation to me. You thought you should have made the team, but you're down here. You don't want to be here. How did you go about your business? And he asked me two questions that his mentor asked him is, are you good enough to play in the big leagues? Yes. Are you better than some of the guys that are in the big leagues? And then you have to think yes as well. And then so he then looked at me, he's like, then it's only a matter of time. And that's exactly how you have to think, that it's only a matter of time. No one's out to get you. But the higher up, the front office, they're not trying to keep me down here forever. But I know that just if it's only a matter of time, then we're going to enjoy it, try to get as good as we can down here so we can be even better up there.
Speaking of Ben, I know this is part of your third season now with him as your manager, and you've kind of seen the evolution of him as a manager as well. He's now 3 wins away from becoming his hometown ball club's all-time winningest manager. Obviously, interesting stats at this level on how much you want to take those, but how cool is it to be part of the process knowing that this is a hometown club?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it even more special for him. It makes it special for us. He's an amazing manager. It's the perfect manager you want in the minor leagues. Keep things fun, but still pushes you. And I couldn't be more happy for BJ, and getting this milestone for his career.
Well, who knows? You could be the starting pitcher for that on Thursday if you guys take care of business the next 2 days. Good luck on Thursday, and hope to see you up in the big leagues soon.
Thank you.